What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Alexis. What's goody? If you're new here, my name is Alexis Wagwan Goody, and if you're not new here, then you know what's going on. You really know what's going in. Wagwan good girls and good man them. Guys, as y'all can see from that title, today I am reviewing this hair from HairSoFab. Yes, HairSoFab, come through, girl. So honestly, this hair, I honestly got this hair off of a whim. I did put in my community post section, hey guys, what hair should I try? No one commented back. I was like, listen, I'm gonna pick if nobody say nothing. Nobody said nothing, so I picked. I kind of just, I don't know. I kind of just typed in the first thing that like came to my mind. I think the first ad that I seen on Instagram, I was like, okay, let me just try this one. I really don't know how I decided to do HairSoFab, but yeah, I do want to give my opinion because the girls do wear their hair. And now that I bought them, I do see a lot of their videos on my Insta, so I could definitely say what I'm seeing on the Insta is what I'm seeing in person. So I wanna give y'all the details. Before we even get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social medias. They'll be down in the description down below. And let's get right into this review. So you guys, let's get straight into these pros. Pro number one, the hair is extremely soft. Possibly too soft. Hold on, I got some hair on my lip. Okay. And like, this is such a good problem to have because you don't ever have to worry about a bitch trying to run her hand through your hair and it snags and snaps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so super soft. Like, straight out the pack. I'm gonna show you guys the videos. You know I'm always inserting clips. But straight out the pack, that was the first thing I noticed when I ran my hand. Like, it wasn't even that like artificial soft. It really gave like, nah, bro. Like, whoever's head this came off of already was doing the work. Like, they just have soft hair. Like, the hair itself is really soft. And then even after I washed it, did everything I did with it, still soft. After the lift, still soft. Like, I could definitely say one of the pros that is like, but is a great pro to have is that the hair is extremely soft. Next pro, this lace melts like butter. Okay, let me just show you what I'm working with. All right, are you kidding me? This lace is very beginner friendly, like, and this is like my third install with it, and look at it, bro. Like, everything looks so good, so natural. The lace is so thin that it just blends so well, bro. I didn't even put no makeup on the lace, and just look at it. She's so tea. I feel like the lace is so beginner friendly. Like, if you've never done a wig before and you don't really want to pluck it, because it does come pre-plucked, and you don't really know how to pluck it, you don't really want to pluck it, you don't really know, you just bleach the little knots, slap the bitch on, do the little hot comb, girl, you're gonna be laid and slayed for some days. So, chef's kiss to the lace. The hair took to color very well. To the light bleach, like the light lift that I did with the bleach. Again, like I said, it stayed very soft. So the integrity of the hair, even with the coloring, I could tell if I lifted this hair very light, it would get very light and still hold its integrity of its softness. So people have been giving me so much compliments on this color. And I was like, okay, fine, let me just say it. But I did like maybe like a 10-minute bleach bath with the bundles in the frontal, and then I put Adore's Cajun Spice on top of it, and I let that sit in it for just like an hour, and it gave me this. So a nice like brown, ready, orange, spicy, full pumpkin spice, mocha latte, chai tea, like it just gave, okay? But before we even go any further into the pros, I do have something to tell you guys. I only bought 2 bundles and a frontal. I'd say like this. And this is what I want to talk about. So this part back here is a different company. I'm gonna tell you guys about this right here. So the 18-inch bundles and the 18-inch frontal. So now I can make the video so y'all can see the hair that's actually from only just HairSoFab. So this hair that's from the other brand is in the back, and this is the hair from HairSoFab. Another pro to this hair is true to length. Like I just said, this is 18 inches with an 18-inch frontal, and when I took it out the pack, I was like, damn, this is kind of giving like, I mean, it's giving 18, but I got it in a body wave, so it was still kind of crunched up. And I'm like, okay, this could low-key pass for a 20. And then when I feel like I put it, you know, to my thing, I'm like, okay, yes, it's giving 18, but at the same time, it's still kind of, what I'm saying is it's a good length, a really good length for 18 inches. The frontal too, the frontal was really long. Like, I think the frontal stops like, yeah, like the frontal's long. The frontal stopped like, and mind you, I put layers in it. So it's like, the frontal was really long, okay? The frontal was really long. A lot of companies tend to really skimp on length when they doing some shady ass shit. So you really just have to appreciate the companies that give you your length and it stick from top to bottom. Like, we really do. So let's clock it up. Let's clap it up and clock it up for HairSoFab on their true to length. Last but not least, on the pros. And this pro is gonna start up the cons, because I'm gonna go right into the cons right after this pro. No shedding. This hair does not shed. Rarely, I really haven't seen any breakage. I really haven't felt any tugging, pulling, and snagging on my brush. When I'm curling the front or when I'm combing it out, I don't see a whole bunch of hair falling everywhere. If anything is shedding, it's from this in the back, these just older bundles. But whenever I'm intentionally combing the front and seeing what's up, yeah, no shedding. So let's get into the cons. We're gonna piggyback off that last pro, no shedding. Let's get into the cons. Con number one, this hair doesn't shed so good for one reason. The wefts are too over sealed. I wish that I took a video of the bundles unwrapped, or when I noticed, but I was doing it when I was like sewing it in my head. I was noticing as I was sewing it in my head. But the wefts have too much sealant. For some people, anybody that doesn't know, some companies, they will put a sealant, you could even buy it. They will put a weft sealant on the wefts of your tracks to reduce shedding. It reduces shedding. Hence why I said one of the pros is that it doesn't shed. We know why. The amount of sealant that HairSoFab is putting on the wefts made it almost so sufferable and just so like, I don't even have the words. It made it so difficult to sew these damn tracks onto this fucking wig cap. Just trying to get the needle through the fucking wefts to go into the cap. Oh my gosh, a fucking nightmare. A fucking nightmare. Okay? And some people might be like, oh, you're not even supposed to sew through the tracks. Okay, well, sometimes you do. Sometimes I do. If not a lot of times, because who want their tracks going anywhere? That's why I still got wigs to this day. I make sure that shit is secured. I don't know about you. People gonna sew through a track once in a while. Don't even act like that. I get it. Y'all don't want nobody. Y'all don't want y'all hair shedding. I so respect that. But y'all need a light hand up on the fucking sealant, for real. I've never had tracks that tough in my life, on God. Even if companies made their tracks like double wefted or triple wefted and it was super, you could still get the fucking needle through it. That shit felt like, even when I was unraveling it, it just felt like I was unraveling like glue sticks. It's so much sealant, y'all have to chill. That was crazy. On number two, and this made me sad and I noticed it off the rip, but I guess I know why. The frontal is kinda thin. I'm not gonna lie. The frontal came like pre-plucked, I assume. Because it wasn't like that strong, thick, you know, like Barbie hairline. It was already pre-plucked, like, and pre-plucked OD. So you really do not have to do too much. I think that's why it came so thin, but regardless of it being pre-plucked, and I feel like that's gonna be their excuse, I genuinely just feel like the frontal is just thin. The bundle's a little bit too. I feel like with certain other brands, you could do 3 bundles in a frontal, have a wig, it looks good and natural. With this hair company, bro, you are guaranteed going to need 4 bundles, and good luck sewing in, because like I just said, the wefts is tough. So you're gonna be pissed, your stylist is gonna be pissed. This hair is not thick at all. And I think good thing I did put some like older, more yakkier bundles in the back, because I feel like it helped thicken out the kitchen area. Because even if I did do 4 bundles of this, it would have probably just still gave see-through. Because before you be like, oh girl, what's so wrong with that? When your hair is so thin, it tends to get oilier quicker. And because the hair is on the thinner side, As soon as a little piece of oil touch my head, oh, she's see-through. The bang is see-through. First I'm hiding, right? Future, this is the AI. Then a couple days it get a little oily, now it's just stringy. The point is, the hair is a little on the thinner side. Like, it's not the thickest bundles I've ever had. Last con. I don't really think this is a bad con. I just think it's just something. But I personally don't think the hair holds a curl well. I definitely feel like the curls drop quick. And if you are gonna get a curl in it, you need a lot of hairspray. Guaranteed you need hairspray. There's some bundles you could curl that bitch and you don't need no hairspray, she's bouncing back. This hair, you're gonna need some traction. So just know you will be washing it a lot more. Like I just said, it's thinner, so it's gonna get oily quicker. Like, you're just gonna feel like you're doing this hair a lot because it's just, you're just gonna want it to always look more full, unless you do the dry shampoo, I don't know. All right, you guys, so that is the end of this HairSoFab hair review. I will link the hair in the description down below, but like I said, I only ordered 2 bundles and a frontal, but I'll still link it, you never know. Any questions you guys have on this hair, you know you can always feel free to comment. I'm always responding to comments. If you really wanna see this hair like more in depth and more movement, I always tell everyone, go to my TikTok. That's where I post daily. You'll see this hair in action and how it just really looks more close up than a, you know, setup, I guess. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. They'll be down in the description down below as well. And I will see you guys in my next one. Love ya. Bye. Mwah.